Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to a fantastic episode in which we're gonna have two very hot topics. In the first topic, we're gonna discuss again about this poll which I have organized. We're gonna have a look at it in a second, but I'm gonna explain you guys a little bit better why exactly are we doing this poll right now, why exactly are we needing your support, we need your vote, and what exactly is happening in the background, because in other words, to use this brilliant event right here, Rivergame is actually cooking something regarding this topic about the heroes which we no longer need. So it's a very sensitive and a very important question. And of course, the second topic is gonna be, you guys are expecting a new hero for the month of May. And yes, we're gonna talk about this new hero. And also, some people are saying that there's gonna be some cats running around next week in TOPWAR, which makes absolutely perfect sense from my side, because this is a war game after all. So, beautiful people, let's start with the polls and let me explain you a bit more better. Why are we doing this? What is Rivergame actually doing in the background? And why we need your support as soon as possible. So, let's jump into that. So here is Timmy's YouTube channel, and if you go here on the community, you already see the second poll, which makes actually even more sense, but let me explain you why. Now, you know exactly how Rivergame is, yeah? They don't necessarily share crucial information with us, but it doesn't change the fact we always find a way to find out what they are cooking backstage. So for this case, they are planning something for these heroes in TOPWAR, which we no longer have any usage for them because they are far weaker. And their idea is actually to make some of them presumably a mutant 2.0, which definitely it's a waste of time for everybody. But what's also super bad is they were gonna do some hero special exclusive bond. Now they are already developing this. And I really don't want to give any hints how many months actually they are planning till this will be implemented. So I won't give any hints about that, but it's definitely not too late. And I don't see this as an issue. Rivergame actually working on this, and we doing here the poll, explaining there, presumably, yes, we don't want that. So dear Rivergame, dear TOPWAR players, this is not a big issue. We often saw Rivergame developing a lot of stuff from the brainstorming all the way to being implemented in game. And a couple of times we did indeed experience Rivergame saying, you know what, we're just gonna take that back. We changed our mind. So this is no different than this. And the solution for these old heroes, which we no longer need, it's a very sensitive topic. Also, Rivergame, if you take in consideration the massive fiasco under which we are still suffering from you having the brilliant idea to implement the hero special effect. So let me suggest you something. We have the special effects. It's obvious you won't do anything about it and you won't take them back. So how about you listen to us even more this time on this special topic, which is we need a tool to recycle the hero skills, and presumably also we're gonna have to talk about some heroes or the possibility actually to get the gold fragments back, of course at a lower rate. We definitely have to discuss this. So beautiful people, I won't go any deeper in detail, but I really hope you guys actually understand even better why we are coming right now with this poll and why we need your help. And let me make a beautiful transition to the next very important topic by saying, yes, you do indeed have the time to come here. You have two polls. Vote, please. We're definitely going to need that. You know what? Because everybody is expecting a new hero for the month of May. And let me put this on the screen for everybody to see also the source from which this information is coming. So yes, indeed, this is going to come next week. Now, also next week, we are expecting right now a collaboration. Presumably, there are going to be some cats here and there. We're going to have to see. And if indeed we are to expect Brunhildr 2.0, of course, this channel will evaluate all those heroes. So make sure you are subscribed and you see the videos ASAP. One thing I would like to mention right at the start is I'm very happy to see that Rivergame has not made the same mistake which they've done with Brunhildr. If you guys remember, Brunhildr was released in August last year, and 2 weeks later we had Evangelion 2.0 with Asuka, which is definitely far better than Brunhildr, especially because she is a universal. So from this perspective, yes, we are expecting Brunhildr 2.0, and the heroes will be pretty similar to each other. But I'm super glad to see that Brunhildr 2.0, if it's coming next week, it definitely won't share something with Brunhildr, which is, the timing, because they could easily have done the same mistake. Bring the hero already last week or this week, and next week or after that the collaboration. So again, after 2 weeks, a new hero, and everybody would be angry. So I would classify this as a case in which probably Rivergame did indeed learn the lesson from the big issues we had last year with Brunhildr launch in August and Asuka coming 2 weeks later. So from this perspective, this is one more reason for me to be super optimistic when it comes down to this super sensitive topic, which is what to do with these old heroes. So before you go, let me mention some very important stuff. One is the changes which Rivergame has made to the individual defense. That's very easy actually to find them by going into the notice board and have a look at this patch right here from the 26th of April, in which tells us, of course, the individual defense rules have been optimized, adding a new score rewards. The number of waves have been increased. The heavy trooper and the soldiers no longer lose points when injured. So this is going to be absolutely super interesting, and most likely I will going to do an episode about it. The next important thing I would like to discuss, of course, is in the valuable events. You have a pack here for $20, which is indeed worth it. Presumably you are still chasing better chips with better stats. It's definitely something which you can take in consideration. The next thing I would like to mention here, also important, is the Super Lucky Star. Now, I have rarely actually played this, but for those of you which decide to spend some money into the Lucky Star event, take also in consideration that if you are unlucky, you have a chance actually to trigger Mr. K's letter, so take that in consideration. We have the Titan gear offers, we know that. This is also super important, is the deep sea hunting, one of the best events we have right now when it comes down to getting universal hero shards. So yes, take advantage of this and unlock all 3 slots. And the last thing which I definitely have to mention are the limited time rewards. Absolutely super great, fantastic, absolutely free. And I'm always super happy always to see this coming more often in game. So beautiful people, as always, support what supports you back, which is this channel since November 2022. Again, you have time till next week to come here and vote, to share with your friends, to share with your alliance, to share it on your Discord, to share it on your server. Because what else you want to do? I mean, you can go super crazy and actually jump into a war game and start cooking. I won't blame you if you do so. So beautiful people, thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to see me in the next episode. Ciao. Thank you.